to be able to come into the situation with the transition and carry that off as flawlessly and continue to have the kind of success that we hope for, I just think says a lot about his leadership.
It's easy to see, why the success has happened. He's a coach's AD. He's a great person first and foremost. He understands the expectations at North Dakota State, and he gives you the resources. And then maybe most importantly, he then backs off and he lets you do your job.
He can relate to the coaches, he relates to the administration, he relates to everybody. And I think that's something that you don't always see in administrators, you don't always see in coaches. I think that's something that's kind of steps him above a lot of people that I've probably met in different places through the years, because I think that he's just I guess you want to say he's a regular guy. He's just he's a great person to work for.
After our first couple events, and we've talked about this, I started to call him a bison guy. And to me that's near and dear, and it had how you treat people, work ethic, and just that level attitude. So he just did a great job from day one until the end.
When I first came here, my daughter was 5 years old, I believe, and she was not ready for kindergarten yet. And so my wife was starting a new job. Obviously, I had a new job. And Kathy Taylor opened up her home twice a week for our daughter to go over, and she babysat our daughter Blake. And you're thinking, who are these people? This is our athletic director's wife, and she's babysitting the coach's kids.
Well, I think there was a couple of times when, and I could read him pretty well, when I'd be in my office and I'd see him come in, and he just had this goofy look on his face. I just looked at him and said, Gene, now what did you promise whoever? And he busted out laughing, and he did say to me, you know me very well, but I'm sure hoping, Pat, that you can find the money.
On my interview, he asked me, have I ever been kicked out of a game? And I have before as a player, and I have as an assistant coach. When I got here, I saw him yelling at the umpires more than I was from the stands on bad calls, and I said, this guy gets it.
North Dakota State is special to me. It's my alma mater, it's close to friends and family, but to me, more importantly than anything, is who you're working with and who you're working for. And to be able to say you were hired by Gene Taylor, the guy that had hired a lot of successful coaches, the guy that raised the bar in North Dakota State athletics, again through Division I standards, through any standards, that's a pretty neat deal.
To have the privilege to actually have worked for him, because it's been a wonderful, wonderful 13 years.